Yo, what's going on YouTube? Decided to make me another video. Of course, y'all see me, I'm here at work. But I didn't want to start driving without making a video. And I was looking at some things. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and record now while it's fresh off the press, fresh on my mind. And I'm pretty sure some people can relate to this video, and if you can't, that's fine. That'll be something that you can relate to in the midst of it. Not everything is an all subject of what everybody's dealing with at the same time, but you know somebody that knows somebody. I'll just say that much. So I find myself looking at some videos, and it's not some things that I don't know that's going on in the world today, where we have people going through economical hardships. And as long as I can remember, as long as my mom can remember, as long as my mom's mom can remember, or her mom can remember, black people, or just people in general, no matter what your skin or whatever tone you are or where you're from, have gone through some type of economic hardship. But I want to make this video because here it is, we're coming up on almost a year out of inflation, where some people got hit hard in the last 4 years. They just keep it a buck, whatever your personal beliefs or who you rock with. And if you rock with them till the wheels fall off, just know that whoever you were supporting for the last 4 years, they made it where everything went the fuck up, and they made it where if you was rich, you just kept being rich. And if you was poor, you just got railroaded. Inflation hurt everybody. But I digress. No point to kick a dead horse and cook it and make it into a horse beef jerky. So, we already know what the last 4 years was. We all understand, introduced to the word inflation. We understand. We all kind of went through it. Everybody got hit. I got hit. Your mama got hit. His daddy got hit. Your cousin got hit. Like it was just a drive-by inflation. Ricky! No. But what I'm saying is, everybody got hit some type of way with inflation, right? So, my whole thing and my theory during that time, I thought that when times got harder, the natural survival technique would be to be more vigilant, more humble. People that was hustlers, they kind of hustled harder. They strategized or came with a new game plan. And the people that was just doing nothing and just was just living out the government, they just kept doing what they was doing and just trying to just see who couch they can sleep on, or whoever they can get over on. And you know what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on to people that literally had their way of doing things and they wasn't gonna change no matter what. And then people that want to survive and want to do right, they don't want to use nobody, that want to have their own car, want to pay their own bills, don't want to ask nobody for nothing. They still had to do it the honest, legit way, where they wasn't hurting nobody, you know, using nobody. They just had to put their head down. You know, if they didn't like their job, you know, they put their head down. They took the shit. They didn't talk back. They came to work on time. They got a second job if they needed to get a second job. They did what they had to do. And for those people I want to take this time to commend all the hard workers that during the inflation, when shit got real tough, you literally toughed it out. You didn't use it as no excuse. You found another you in the midst of that bullshit. You found purpose in the middle of that bullshit. You found strength. You found faith. You found God. You found family. Hopefully you found a good relationship where the people that you would never have given a chance, you started a relationship where you could build something with somebody that wanted somebody's life, and they was there to help and support you, and you support that person, and y'all were able to make something out of that situation. To those people, I commend y'all. This is the reason why I'm making this video, because it's so important. And me, with no insecurities, no ill will towards love and relationships, but I make a video as a single truck driver, career man with hopes and aspirations of doing more than what I'm doing, but I'm in a good situation, not a bad situation, because I have gratitude. No matter how it looks, I'm still doing good, right? But I notice that I still see videos of a lot of women that are going through a lot in a time where the women are making a lot of money and really doing big things, making money in more ways than we could ever fathom growing up. And I don't mean that a woman should always show her body and show her skin or be explicit or immoral or sell her soul to make $1. We're not talking about all that, but we do have to talk about it because it is a lane that some people have chose, and it's the life you choose, the life you chose, and life is about choices. And if it's making $1, who the hell gonna sit up there and say something if you pay the bills? But I noticed, how could a man like me be single, or many other women could be single when there's good men like me and good women like you in the world, whoever you are, that's literally getting it out the mud, doing everything and struggling, when there's good men that just want a feminine woman that understands that, hey, I make a consistent $50,000 a year. I'm not no hardcore baller, but every IRS I file is $50,000 a year, or I'm making $70,000 a year every year, no matter what. My IRS slip says I'm making this, I'm doing this, right? But have the whole baller, top tier, whatever man, the red pill, whatever, I need a high value man, did the whole gangsterisms and I need a real nigga, or I need a hard nigga, like did all of that literally mess our women up? And I'm not saying like just blacks, but just all the women that are kind of like struggling. They're picking the wrong man and they're on their own. And I talk about it because I know a lot of single women that are struggling. And it's like, I know they gotta be good men out here that's working jobs. They may be quirky, they may be lame, they may be whatever, to the girls that are kind of like, I need me a thug, I need me a whatever. Whatever happened to the appeal of a man that had a scraggly look, always had his bills paid, dirty boots, whatever the fuck, but this dude always was doing man shit? Like, whatever happened to the attraction to a dude that no matter what, he knows how to change a tire. He knows how to do plumbing. He knows how to do whatever it needs to get done. Like, he's just a man. He ain't making like 100 racks. He ain't, holding a phone, so to speak. But he's working on whatever his thing is in the world. It ain't a lot, but it's his. And a woman that could come in and could see his gifts and nourish and support and come in and say, hey, strong man, you don't have to do it all by yourself. And a strong man can see the feminine energy in you and say, hey, woman, you don't have to do it all by yourself. And we come together and we figured it out. Doing the post inflammation, so to speak. So I just wanted to make this video of what I'm really trying to say is, if you have been making decisions based on the whole old way of thinking, getting you a real nigga, getting you a thug nigga, getting you a gangster nigga, or a ballin' ass nigga, or like get you a nigga with a whole bunch of money, and you gotta get that baller, right? Get you a man that pays his bills on time and keep his house clean. How about we start there? In 2025, 2026, get you a man that pays his bills and keeps his house clean. And if he just pays his bills, but he need help with keeping his house clean, look, you just put yourself right in the mix where you can actually be an automatic helpmate to that man that needs help because he works too many hours to the point that he's so tired that he needs help in the area, and you can automatically come in and make that man better because now he has somebody that makes his house smell good, look good when and one thing he don't have to even worry about when he come home. So I just wanted to make this video that this is not an attack towards women, it's not an attack towards men, because I think men, we need to be mindful of our women, and like I said, I speak for myself, I can put myself out there a little bit more, and put myself in situations. Of course, my situation is totally different. I can't say totally different, but it's certain things that I'm doing right now too as well. So I do take opportunities just like anybody should when I see the right situations and right, opportunities, things of that nature. But I do feel that some women feel like, it's optimal to get that baller or get that thug, and that's the focus. But like a working man just always just gets left under the radar, and a lot of these men are literally paying their bills on time, and they can automatically come in to a situation with a lot of feminine women. I ain't talking about you difficult motherfuckers. I'm like just a feminine woman that literally, look, I'm tired of fucking working 9 to 5, 4, 5, 6 days a week, and I barely can fucking do anything. It's like, haven't you got tired at this point? Haven't you got tired to the point where it's like, bro, like I'm tired of doing it by myself. I can literally get me a good man with his head on straight, and I can do my feminine shit with you, and we can figure some shit out. I don't even have to love you or like you all the way, but I can like something about you that's consistent, and we can build. I feel like we need to get back to building relationships. That's kind of what I'm really saying. I think we need to get back to literally people finding good people and seeing good things in people, not potential, but like seeing good things in people that are consistent. Right? If you ask him on the first date, like, do you keep a consistent job? And if a dude is consistent working, keeping a job, keeping a roof over his head, Like, those are good flags. Those are not red flags. Those are good things. But we got to get away from the whole competition. He think he's doing better than me, and I'm independent. I don't need no nigga. But if you got a place, then you got some money, and let me take away from what you doing, then coming with you and let's build some shit. Can we stop being trifling in that aspect too? Where you can see somebody that's doing good on this level, and you're like way the fuck down here, and you're like, oh, you got some money. Oh, let me see what I can get from you or get out of you because you got some money. Why can't we come together and build some shit? All that love, loyalty, and all this other shit can come later. Because I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people did back then when we was kind of going through harder times than this. I don't think your granny liked your grandpa that much, but I'm pretty sure when she learned to love him and grew to love him and built love and built loyalty, you know what I'm saying, and built whatever they had through the long suffering, they learned how to really love each other for real. And they knew they had something because they knew they had nothing from the start. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like, 2026, which should be a good year for a lot of people to get out of the old way of thinking. If you're tired, you're in a rut, you're tired of not having enough, man, get with somebody else and y'all figure that shit out. We can't do it all by ourselves. Ain't nobody coming to save us. So at the end of the day, we just need to start thinking about, hey, if the millionaires, the billionaires can't do it by themselves, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not even a consistent thousandaire. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not a consistent thousandaire, or I'm broke right when I'm paid, and if I could be humble enough and feminine enough or masculine enough, you know what I'm saying, and say, okay, stop trying to do everything by myself and literally get something going with somebody else, take good quality that you see consistently in another person, and you guys build, and stop being so damn greedy from the start, hopefully you could make and build your multi-million-dollar house from nothing. From you and your man figuring that shit out. I'm just saying. This is the reason why I made this video. It went kind of way left and came back and came over here and came back down. But we're going to land it right here. It's your boy Curbside. If you like videos like this, where I'm just kind of like taking time to holler at y'all and see how y'all doing and talk about subjects that matter to me or frustrate me or make me just sit here and just be thinking, hit the like, subscribe for new content like this. I told you I'm gonna try to keep on making more content no matter how I'm looking. If I'm looking rough, I'm looking busted and disgusted, it don't matter, y'all gonna see me. But when I'm looking fine and trim and slim and the light is not so dim, y'all gonna see me. But in the meantime, it's your boy Curbside. Hit the like, subscribe, share, and we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep rocking. Holla, deuce.